All right, people. All right. It's hype time. I'm hype. He's hype. This is a great day right now. We're going to thank y'all for being here with us. I'm Stephen J. This is Ghost. Welcome to another episode of Real Tough Talk. Playoffs. 8 teams left. Breaking it down to 4.
Well, before we even get into that, the main reason why I'm hype is because, we're 2 weeks away now from finding out who's going to lose the contest on the All-Star game. And I'm already feeling like with the team that I got, you're going to be the one this time losing and dealing with the challenge that the players are going to give us this year. So I'm hype about that because I know that I'm coming home with a win this All-Star game coming up.
Now, we're still going through certain things of the actual wager. It's not going to be too humiliating.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do that to each other. But we're leaning on, pre-interviews in the championship game in a wig and in a female's voice. So basically, we've been discussing that. Basically, after the All-Star game, we're going to do pre-game interviews with the teams preparing for the chip game. The loser will have to wear a wig and talk in a female's voice. I think that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well, like you said, we're still deciding on exactly what we're going to do. We're still brainstorming on certain ideas that we may have. We're still thinking about certain submissions that y'all guys have some ideas or whatever. Y'all could post it on Instagram, on his page or mine. Right. Let us know exactly what y'all think that we should do. And we're still considering exactly what we will.
Nothing too humiliating because at the end of the day, me and him are rivals here, but we're brothers and we're not going to let each other be too humiliated. Yeah. So the weird stuff that I'm not even going to say here, there's a lot of weird stuff and y'all guys really need help. We're not going to do. Yeah. So let's not get too carried away. But let's make it fun. Let's make it, definitely something that the league will remember coming into the offseason. But the first games we're going to go right now is we're going to talk about Rep City versus 99 Problems. These teams met in the regular season. 99 beat Rep. I believe it was 19-10. Mm-hmm. Beastie was throwing for Rep City, though. Yeah. They got Hood now. Rel was hurt. Rel is healthy now for Rep City. Big difference in the game. But the issue that I have is that game, Casey threw 3 interceptions. Casey's not really an intel guy. He struggled this year with interceptions, throwing more than usual. And we got to wonder how that's going to come into this game. Before we talk, we're going to go through the interviews with a few of the guys from both teams, and then we'll come back here. We'll be right back. What's going on? Stephen J here with TJ, one of the members of 99 Problems. What it feels like to be back in the second round. You're just coming off a bye. What it feels like to come into this game fresh, or your guys got an extra week off. How does that feel?
It feels great. The guys are hungry. They want to come out to play. They want to get back to where they was at.
Last time you played this team, in the regular season, you beat them 19-10. But Beastie was throwing. Yeah. They got Hood throwing today. What is the difference between those two guys?
Skill-wise, Hood got a stronger arm. Know his team. He know what he got. Good guy. He worked with us too a few times. Good money.
What do you think that y'all got to do in this game in order to capitalize versus Rep City? Rep City feels like they're playing with the house money. They feel like they're not even supposed to be here, so that's no pressure on them.
That's fine. Guys got to lock in, do their job. Casey play his game, and the guys going to do what they do. Defense been doing their job all year. A little slip up maybe one game, but we all right.
Right. We want to thank TJ for being here with us. 99, second round versus Rep City. See you on the site. What's going on? Stephen J here with Shannon, captain of 99 Problems. How was it feel to get an extra week off? You had a bye last week. You guys got to rest. You got to watch other teams play. What was that like coming into this week?
I mean, that was good. We got time to, chill, relax. Like you said, watch other teams play, game plan better. People that was hurt or felt banged up, they got an extra week to rest. So it was good. We needed that.
How does it feel? What do you got to do to keep your guys focused coming in against a team that a lot of people feel shouldn't even be here? So they're like playing with the house money. You're the number 1 seed. You're expected to win this game. How do you keep your guys focused to realize the big potential of this game?
We got to keep the same energy that we had ending the season, and we got to just turn up a notch, and we can't get too confident, and we can't come out flat, and we just got to come out, play, and control the game the whole way.
Last time you played this team, y'all won 19-10, but Beastie was throwing. Hood is throwing today. What's the difference?
And they didn't have Rel, so We just gotta prepare a different way, but we still gotta come out confident. That's it, you know. We gotta come out and play. That's it.
Go thank Shannon for being here with us. 99 versus Rep City, 1 versus 6, 1 versus 5. See you on the site. Thanks, Shannon. What's going on? Stephen J here with D-Boy, one of the captains from Rep City. What does it feel like coming into this game knowing there's no pressure on you because it's like y'all playing with the house money?
Easy, man. Playoffs is a different atmosphere, man. Regular season don't mean nothing, man. So it's whatever, man. It's the better team. Whoever shows up this morning is going to win. Simple like that. That's it. Rep City football. Let's get it, baby. Good morning.
When you played this team last time, they beat y'all 19-10, but Hood wasn't throwing. You had Beasky throwing. Rel was injured. Rel is healthy now. What's the difference coming into this game rather than that game?
Honestly, the difference is we got a full squad, but honestly, whoever comes out here, I feel like we should get the victory no matter what. But out here now, like I said, 0-0, new game, new season. So after today, we'll find out who's moving forward. Quite simple. That's it.
I want to thank our man D-Boy for being here. He's healthy. Thank you for being here with us. Big game versus 99. We're going to see you on the site.
Take care, bro.
What's going on? Stephen J here with Coach Charlie for Rep City. They got 99 problems today. What do you got to do versus this team today? What is your game plan versus this team?
Play together, defense, and having fun. You know what I'm saying?
I asked D-Boy earlier, you played this team in a regular season. You lost 19-10, but you had Beasky throwing. Hood is throwing today. Rel is healthy today. What's the difference for your team's confidence knowing that they got those guys on the sideline with y'all?
Difference, having all my guys here today and playing for each other. That's pretty much it, you know? And having fun. Once again, as long as we have fun and we play with each other, we're gonna be good. We're gonna make it happen today, hopefully.
Well, thank Charlie for being here with us, guys. Big game, Rep City versus 99.
99, but we coming for y'all, man.
See them on the site. Thanks, brother. Yeah, bottom line, you can see both teams know it was a difference in that time. And what do you think about the difference between 99 and Rep City coming into this game?
Well, the difference with 99 is towards the end of the year, you know, this team has been playing hot. The defense has been clicking. Their blockers have been protecting KC. KC's been comfortable, more so later on in the season. And the biggest teams that they were able to face in the regular season, they beat every single one of them besides the Rebels. So this team was dominant this season. Ending the season, I would say 7-1. You know, which is a great way to end your season. They're coming
and
in,
also beating the defending champs.
the defending champs, Super Friends, at the end of the season. So what a way to end the season. Very strong, showing that they're a team that should be taken seriously in the East, and they're looking to prove that by winning this game and getting to the next level, which is the Final Four. And with Rep City, I noticed that as soon as Hood got back into the helm in the last week of the season, he's been clicking with this team.
I think the last 2 weeks.
The last 2 weeks, yes. He's been clicking with this team. In the first game of the playoffs, Rel returns.
Yeah.
Rel has a huge game in that return game for him. The team is hyped that their hype man on the sideline, one of their big important guys that rallies them up. D-Boy is back. So all of these guys are playing. Charlie's on the field, keeping this team together. B-Dot is healthy, protecting Hood. So this team is here in full force, and they're ready to give 99 the best at the game that they can to move forward.
99 comes in, like you said, 7-1. And the thing about it is they're coming off of a first-round bye, as Rep City was able to eliminate the team that beat 99, which was Rebels.
Yes.
So this is going to be a very interesting game. I don't think if you're 99, you can't afford to take this team for granted because Rep City's playing with the house money. They feel like they got nothing to lose. So we're going to jump right into the game. After getting the first down, Hood throws deep to Rel on the sideline, who gets past Davi at the corner, caught in the end zone for the touchdown. Rel gets the extra point, 7-0. Rep City strikes first.
And they strike right away. That's full confidence with Hood and Rel. They've been clicking in the last game, and they bring that into the next game. If you see here, Davi is not seeing Rel running straight from the sideline. He's looking at the quarterback too much. By the time he notices, it's too late. Rel is behind him, and he's getting the catch for the touchdown.
And that's kind of a mismatch. Rel is a star player, you know what I mean? And Hood is comfortable with him. I don't call Rel a superstar yet because he's not consistent enough, but I think he's a star. And the thing about him is he is very difficult to guard when he's hungry. And he made a great play here, caught Divey looking at the backfield, and Hood makes them pay for it. After getting the first down, Casey throws deep to Rico, who has a step on Rel, caught in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. JR gets the 2-point conversion, 8-7. 99 scores right back.
You take a shot, I take a shot right back. That's what Casey is saying here. Catching him sleeping with that deep pass to Rico. Same thing. Rel doesn't pay attention. He doesn't think that they're going to take a shot. He's looking. This is KC here.
Yep.
But don't underestimate Casey's arm. He's able to get it there right in the corner of the end zone where only Rico can get it. That's an impressive play.
And let me say what I always say. If you can do it, I can do it better.
Not
That's
singing,
a
though.
great shot downfield. I think the fact that Rel feels that he is a star and KC's not a downfield guy, why would he take a shot? And that's what KC capitalized on. Hit him right back with the same thing he caught 99 with. After getting a short pass for the first down, Hood on 4 rush runs for a short gain. Second down, Hood with blocker from B-Dot scrambles and throws the JP in the gap for a short gain. Third down, Hood throws deep to Rel in the back of the end zone, right through his hands, incomplete. Last down, Hood throws it up, tipped by Mike, picked off by Ty, touchback, giving it right back to 99 Problems. And this is why I say Rel is a star and not superstar. This is the ball you gotta catch. You are a superstar, you catch this ball, but he's not. He's a star that does not show enough consistency on every down, which I think hurts his game. The next one, Hood is just gonna throw up, but I like the fact that Mike gets a hand in it and tip it, and Ty, who I think has been one of the huge pickups this offseason, gets an interception, touchback, stopping Rep City from striking back after 99 just scored, and it gives it ball back to 99 Problems. Casey on 4 rush with blocker from Book, rolls left, and it's sacked by Bread. Casey rolls right into Brett. And this is missed timing between Casey and Book. You got Book there for a reason. Casey's been using him well all season. Doesn't use him well here, and Brett is going to get a big sack. Second down, Casey gets blitzed by Donovan. Casey just gets the ball off past Brett, and it's low, incomplete. Good pressure by Donovan. Third down, Casey throws to Shannon on the sideline for a decent gain, but 99 Problems forced to punt. That is a great defensive stand by Rep City. Remember, they're playing with the house money. They're a number 5 seed. Nobody expects them to win this game, and that's the motivation Rep City needs in order to shock the world, and that's a big stop by them.
And the thing about it is the one thing that they do that's smart is they pressure the quarterback. They send Donovan, who's fast and who's a big body, also has some speed, and is able to give Book a run for his money blocking there, and Casey's under pressure. By the time he's able to do anything, Brett is coming in on 4 rush. So that is a great combination there with Donovan and Brett putting the pressure and causing the stop right there.
Hood on 4 rush and blocker from B-Dot still gets sacked by Heck. Heck is a guy who's going to keep, I like to call him the Energizer Bunny. This guy is going to give you everything he got every down, and he gets a sack right here. Second down, Hood gets blitzed by Matt, who gets picked up by B-Dot. Hood throws the ball on the sideline, nice game, picking up the first down. Next drive, Hood gets blitzed by Mac, throws around the middle, that's going to be dropped. Third down, Hood on 4 rush, throws short to Beaskey, off target, incomplete. Rep City have to punt. That is a good stop by 99. Once again, we see Rel coming up with a big drop. A little bit inconsistent. Hood getting sacked by Heck after he had B-Dot blocking. That is a great defensive stand by 99 to stop Rep City right in their tracks.
And I think that was a catalyst for Rep City to get stopped here. That kind of threw off their momentum, and because of that, it fell into Rel dropping the pass, them not getting anything done after on third down. They get stopped there. That big sack is what caused them to get this stop here.
Time is going to run out, taking us into the half, 8-7, 99 Problems. If I'm 99, listen, we're the number 1 seed. We got to get more into I can never say that word right.
Cohesiveness.
I can say it.
Cohesive.
Cohesiveness.
Yes.
Cohesiveness.
You need more cohesiveness. There you go.
We don't want to keep Rep City in this game. We want to shut them out and shut them out early. We already gave them momentum. I allowed them to go downfield. We scored, and now we got to leave. We got to attack right away. This cannot be a normal KC killing up the clock game, because Rep City is a team that takes chances. We got to score right away to put a little pressure on them if we're 99 Problems.
And the one thing about Rep City that I'm worried about is consistency. Rel had 2 opportunities to either keep the drive going or score another touchdown. I'm not putting everything on him, but this team got to click a little bit more on offense because KC and 99 Problems is not a team that's going to give you too many chances on offense. So if every chance that you get, you got to make something happen. If they're able to do that in the second half, I think they have a good chance to take away this game.
99 is going to get the ball in the second half. Shannon with a nice kick return, getting them all the way to the 20-yard line. And this man is the most dangerous kick returner in sports. No league, I don't care what league he's in, I don't care what team he's on. When it comes to returning, you don't want to kick it to this man. He makes him pay, getting him all the way to the 20-yard line.
And that's the thing about Shannon. He's very fast. He's very hard to catch because he's so small. So a lot of guys go to get him, but he's one person that's able to make guys miss and get through a lot of tags. So because of that, he's able to rush all the way down to and get them great field position. That's one scary person that you see in the backfield kicking the ball to.
Casey with 2 short passes for a decent game. Third down, Casey's blitzed and sacked by Donovan, who gets through Book here for the sack. Book is an all-star. The guy made the team for blocking. You cannot allow Donovan to get through you as he did here for a big sack on third down. That is a huge sack. Last down, Casey on 4 rush, throws it up, knocked away by Rel, turnover on downs, and this is a waste of Shannon's return. You can't get them into the red zone and miss on 4 shots. That is a terrible drive by 99 Problems. You can't do that in a playoff game, let alone against Rep City.
Listen, the thing about this, it was pressure. Pressure was put on Casey on this drive, and that's why he was less accurate. He had to throw the ball a little quicker than he's normally comfortable to do. And the 3 things about Book that he kind of missed here is you need strength, position, and synchronization with your quarterback. He didn't have either of these. He didn't have the strength because he wasn't in the proper position to block Donovan, and he wasn't synchronized with KC, making sure that he's comfortable and able to roll out the way he needed to. And because of that, he's not able to stop the pressure, and they turn over the ball here.
First down, Hood with blocker from B-Dot, throws short to Cello for a short gain. Second down, Hood throws to Cello again in the gap, picking up a decent gain. Then Hood with 2 short passes to get him to the first. If you look here, Hood is moving slow, killing the clock. He's trying to keep 99 Problems offense off the field. Then Hood with blocker from B-Dot, throws deep to Tess on the sideline. Tess with a great catch in the end zone for the touchdown. B-Dot gets the extra point, 14-8, Rep City.
And the crazy thing about this play is he loses his shoe on this play. He loses his hat on this play, but he does not lose the ball on this play. He holds on to it as he goes down to the ground. That is a perfect throw by Hood. Only Tess can get it. And I've seen these guys connect together for so many years. And when you sleep on this connection, they will hurt you bad. And that's exactly what happens on this play.
If you look at this drive, B-Dot is shutting heck down, giving Hood so much time in the pocket, which is what causes you to give up plays. That can come back and hurt them. Heck is good. He's not going to beat B-Dot consistently, and he gets hurt here with a touchdown. Second down, Casey on 4 rush, tries to throw, but loses the ball incomplete. Then Casey on third down, throws to JR in the middle for a decent game, picking up the first down. Casey then with 3 straight passes, getting them to the 3-yard line. If they score here, a touchdown ties the game. Casey on 4th and goal. Casey throws a march, cutting in front of the end zone. Knocked away by Habib. Turnover on downs, giving it back to Rep City. Macho draws Habib right to him to cause Habib to make the play. What happened there?
And the thing about it is, if you look on this play here, you see Macho running towards the front of the end zone. He runs right into the vicinity of Habib and then decides to do his crossing route in the front of the end zone. By then, Habib is already on your... You're already in Habib's sights. Habib is coming towards you. He's gonna make a play. If you look here, you see Macho. If he would have cut right into the middle right here, Casey can make a quick throw to him. That's an easy touchdown before Habib can react. The middle is wide open. You go for that middle, make a quick pass. They don't do it, and that's why Habib was able to make a play.
Macho basically was trying to do too much on that drive, trying to make an extra move that he didn't have to make. Sometimes you just got to take what the defense gave him. They gave him the middle. He delayed a little too long. He let Habib get into position, and they paid for it. Second down, Hood throws to Donovan in the middle for a decent gain. Third down, Hood throws deep to around the gap. High, incomplete. Rep City have to punt. Remember, it is 14-8, Rep City. This is going to be the last drive. Casey on second down throws deep to Rico in the middle. Incomplete, but Habib is flagged for the pass interference Rep City believes they're going to argue saying it was uncatchable. 99 gets the ball at the 15. What do you think of the play?
I think that this was definitely a catchable ball. There's no way for you to know if the receiver has a play on it. I think it's right there where the receiver probably had a chance to jump and make a play. He's not even given a chance to jump for the ball because Habib already makes the contact before the ball hits the ground. Because of that, the flags are flying. That's a merited pass interference.
Great call by the ref there.
Yeah.
That was Bopple. Great flag. Second down, Casey gets blitzed and sacked by Donovan. Donovan comes in unblocked. This is huge. Look at this quick release right here. Nobody picks up Donovan. Shannon runs right by him, but Shannon wasn't stopping him anyway. Yeah. You got to know it's possible for the blitz to come. Casey's not a guy that's going to really good eluding the blitz. Donovan gets a huge sack. That is a huge sack. Third down, Casey with a short pass to Macho to get him to the 3-yard line. This is last down. Casey on 4 rush. You're going to have Bread rushing in. Casey's going to throw to Shannon in front of the end zone. Shannon makes a play on it. Knocked away by Habib. Turnover on downs. End of the game. Rep City comes away with the win 14-8.
Wow. What a way to end the game. This was a surprising win right here for me, even though I kind of predicted that Rep City was going to come away with the win in this game. But to see it actually happen the way it did, it's just amazing. Rep City came out to play this game. Their defense, I think, deserves the game ball because they are the reasons why they're the winners in this game. Even if you look in that last play, knockdowns like that play by Habib. This is something that he did before to cause a turnover. The pressure on KC. All of these things came out ahead in this game because of that pressure on KC. It made them uncomfortable. It made throws like this a lot harder, and that's why they came away with the win today. Well, in that game.
I think this big sack on second down killed them. Donovan came through with 2 huge sacks in this game. That was a huge sack by Donovan because it kind of killed that extra play that they would have had, which this probably would have been third down. They would have had one more shot. You shut them down after pass interference. Habib doesn't knock this ball out. Shannon catches that.
Yeah.
Great play. Casey went to his best player, and Habib just made a play. We're going to go to the interview, and we're going to be right back.
What's going on, people? Stephen J. here with Rep City with the big win, 14-8 over 99. Let me talk to you first. They were talking all week.
On Facebook.
Facebook, Instagram. Did that wake a sleeper giant?
Nah, shout out 99. Talk your nonsense, man. This football, bro. But the better team won, man. You don't play on Facebook. You play on the field. That's it, boy. That's it. I don't got to say nothing. Let my team talk. I'm happy, boy.
Meech, what did you think when you saw that pass interference? Ball moves downfield. Y'all didn't look like game's over, we're in trouble. Y'all look like y'all refocused and still was able to stop.
That's what we've been doing all year. We was down, we bend, but we don't break. We don't break. We represent, we rep on our heads. That's all we do.
Hood, was this an upset? 5 beating a 1? Would you call this an upset?
I don't know, but I want to much respect to 99, man. You know, those are my bros. I done threw for them mad seasons. I done played for them mad seasons. Like you said, like D-Boy said, the game is played on the field. All that social media talking back and forth, especially from dudes that don't even play. That's what it was. It was really the dudes that don't even play. You know what I'm saying? So, but it wasn't no upset. The better team won today. Like I said last week, the better team.
We seen you kind of steal KC's style. You milked the clock. You saw that there was only center heck one-on-one with B-Dot. You didn't even run half the time. You killed another 30 seconds per play on that. Was you surprised that they didn't sign help factor?
First of all, I ain't steal nothing from KC. That's first of all. That's first of all. Much respect to him, though. He's improved a lot. You know what I'm saying? But now, yeah, that's what it was. We was winning, and that's the winning pedigree. That's me getting smarter. Me, you know what I'm saying? My teammates behind me, like yo, you know what I'm saying? Come out for 10, you know, run the clock down, you know. It didn't work out the way we really wanted to, you know, with the nice and Red would have caught the bomb. But, you know, everything happens for a reason, man. Everything happens for a reason.
Charlie, real quick, y'all lost this round last year. You in the Final Four now. What does that feel like?
Feels great, man. Thanks to my guys. Without them, if we don't rep, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But
99 down.
We here.
One more person, Ron. It's different when you're healthy and you're hungry. You didn't panic at all on the pass interference. You got your team focused and they made it stop. What did your guys prove to you today on that last drive?
I mean, I always believe in my guys, man. But we always got to have the next play mentality. That's how. I mean, they didn't score, so it's a chance for us to get a stop. That's how I feel.
All right, Rep City moves on to the Final Four. See on the side.
Rep City was not scared of 99 problems. 99 talked too much. Too much talking. Goes to show you a few of the posts. Hopefully we have that.
Yeah.
And it was too much talking by 99. Too much talking. You didn't do that last year. You made it all the way to the chip. You started feeling yourself a little too much when you had nothing else to prove. It's us against the world. We don't need to talk. When we win, that's our talking. They didn't do that. They talk. They called out the defending champs. They called out all these other teams. And it worked during the season. But as the playoffs come and you play better teams, it's not going to happen. That first round bye may have hurt them because they didn't play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if they had a practice. I don't know what they did. But they didn't look like themselves today. To me.
And I can say why they didn't look like themselves in this game. Because in this game, they were not the underdog. They were not the one that had everybody against them in the odds to win. They were more, I would say, because of the way they played in the season, it's fair to say that they were the favorites in this game. You would figure that Rep City's never made it to the Final Four in this league since they've been in here. This is the farthest Rep City's ever gotten. And they got there because you as 99 got too comfortable not being an underdog because you weren't in the position. You weren't as hungry, in my opinion, to get where you needed to go. And because of the talking and all of this, the confidence, the conceit, that's what kind of cost you to lose this game.
I think they were hungry. I just don't think that, they made enough plays. I don't think, they adjusted. I like their defense when they got Chad and Ty at the corners, Mike and Shannon at the safeties. Mm-hmm. They did all this weird switching. I like Chad and Ty at corners because they have height. I like Mike as safety because he has height and he can get to the ball. And Shannon can be protected by Mike if it has a jump ball situation. That's what I like. I don't think they did that. I don't think they really addressed the middle of the field defensively. I think they didn't adjust with Heck at ball giver when B-Dot was blocking, gave Hood too much time. And I think that's what lost in the game.
Yeah, that's huge. That, like you just mentioned, Heck not being able to rush in on himself on his own because B-Dot was blocking him. He needed help rushing in. They were giving Hood too much time. And on the flip side, you have Book, an all-star blocker, having Donovan rushing right through him.
Yeah.
He wasn't in proper position. He wasn't in sync with KC because KC was under pressure. That's why the offense struggled. So those two things is pretty much is in my opinion why they lost that game.
I know they said that they didn't miss Javon in the regular season. They missed Javon in the playoffs because he's a great decoy because of his height. They missed him. I don't care what they say on camera. I don't care what they say off him. They missed him. They depended on him last year because he makes plays. He has the ability. And we're going to talk about their re-up. The first re-up, they need a leader on the field general. They don't have it. Shannon is not really a vocal guy because if he was, he will always be a vocal guy. Shannon needs to focus on doing what Shannon does, and too much pressure was put on him to do everything. That's one. Two, this team needs another receiver, another go-to guy. Shannon can't do everything. A lot of times they move the ball was because of Shannon's special teams. But they need another receiver. They need to go out and get another receiver. Another guy that's going to command attention. They went out and got Macho. Macho's not the guy. He's a good receiver. He's not a number 2 guy on this team. I don't think he has big speed. He's not a bigger receiver. He's kind of smaller. So they need a big physical receiver that can help Shannon out. That's what I think this team needs. They need a blitzer.
Yeah.
Terribly. You think a guy needs to get a blitzer that can pressure the quarterback. They went out and fixed the offensive blocking. They do not have a consistent blitzer. Their best blitzer is Heck. He's the giver. Once you get him some size that Heck can't get through, you're going to get killed. That's what they need. On-field general, another receiver, number 2 guy, and they need a blitzer. Those are the 3 things I think this team needs to go out and get this next season.
And with that said, you got to congratulate this Rep City team because they fought hard through this playoffs. When you look at them in the regular season, you would look at them like a team that shouldn't even be taken seriously because at first they didn't have a set quarterback. They had Beaskey, their backup throwing, who had a couple capable games early in the season, but couldn't come up with wins. They were all the way at the bottom in the beginning of the season with FOE not being able to close out games. And now this team is going to the Final Four. That is an amazing thing to even say right now.
They got weapons. They got a quarterback. They have a number 1 receiver in Rel. They got a number 2 receiver in Test. And then you add in JP in the slot. You add in Donovan. They got a good blitzer, which is Donovan is their blitzer defensively.
Yeah.
This team has weapons. They went out and got weapons. They got Habib, who shows ability to play in the secondary.
Yeah.
They got we still didn't talk about their best defensive player, Meach.
Yes.
This team is a team. You cannot sleep on these guys. They have several weapons, and they got Hood behind the helm. And when they got their coach on the sideline, they got their vocal guy, D-Boy, who can hurt you in spurts also offensively.
Yeah.
I don't think he should be on defense this year. I don't think he has it together to play defense, but he can hurt you in little plays offensively.
And another person that we haven't mentioned is Brett at the giver. I mean, I think that was a big position that they filled at giver here. Taking over the slack for Vic.
Yes.
He's not as fast as Vic,
No.
but he has the wingspan to get in quarterback's eyes.
And he's going to give effort.
Yes, he gives effort 24, any play 24/7. Whenever he's on the field, he's going to give you everything. The thing about it is his wingspan, I think, is the key to him making plays because he can reach and get to quarterbacks when they don't see it coming, and he's able to knock down passes and get in their eyes. So that is another key that you have right in the middle of your defense that can pressure the quarterback and take away time from them.
All right, we're going to wrap this game up. 99, the defending Eastern Conference champs are going home. We will have a new Eastern Conference champ this year. And Rep City moves on to the next round. With the win over 99 Problems, 14-8. We're going to be right back. Tough Talk.
Every week it's gonna be a challenge, but I go to war with my reps too hard. I step it up. Hey, yo, one time for the one time. Hey, yo, fella. No. I can't hear ya. I said, hey, yo, fella. We on to next week. I said, hey, yo, fella. Y'all say city, rap, city. 1, 2, 3. If you ain't repping, you're stepping. Here's what the face and block.
Next game up, we're going to have Dem Gettas versus Violators. This team met in the regular season. They held one of the best offenses in the game to 12 points. That's the second lowest scoring that Dem Gettas have scored. Mm-hmm. The first lowest was versus the Browns. They only scored 8. But Juice got hurt. Dre got hurt. Moses got hurt. So I don't really count that. They lost 3 of their main offensive guys versus the Browns. So I don't count that. But this game versus Violators held them, and that's when these guys, were really trying to get on their roll with a new quarterback, Violators. They still only gave up 12 points. That is a great defensive stand. Violators had Garrett throw. He didn't really play great. He played good through 1 touchdown pass. But Gettas were able to come away with the win. But my thing is, this game versus Violators in the regular season, Violators was able to have Reggie throw 3 interceptions, and he got sacked 4 times. That is a huge defensive stand by the Violators.
And this is one thing that they've been doing for throughout the regular season, pressuring the quarterback, making his throws that much harder, and they have a good secondary out there with a lot of playmakers, a lot of height, a lot of speed. So this team has everything that they need to put pressure and to make any offense struggle on the field, and that's exactly what they've been doing. They're trying to put that into the playoffs.
But Los will get the start.
Yeah.
Los played before a few weeks prior. They played. He played against the Spartans, threw pretty decent.
Yeah.
Limited his turnovers, threw 2 touchdowns, which is what all you want to do. That's what they've been doing all season. The main thing that's Los is limited on is what you expressed to me off camera. He cannot run like Yomi.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
I
difference.
think that. But the thing about it is, if you look at it in their point of view, that's huge for them.
Yeah.
Because Yomi was able to keep the drive going in so many downs and so many drives because of his feet getting 15 yards, running for 20 yards. Because Yomi's a capable tight end with deceptive speed for the guy his size. So he's able to take off at any given moment, and that's something that you kind of lose when you have Los replacing him from what you had with Yomi.
And with Dem Gettas, this is the best offense in the game. But they barely beat Dutchman last week. Frank holds on to that ball. Dem Gettas are going home.
Pretty much, I will let you actually, rather than just say it, you can see the play here. This was such a close play. If Frank is able to come down with this ball, we wouldn't even have in this conversation because it'd be Dutchman in this position.
Right.
But fortunately for them, Frank couldn't hold on to it.
And they lost one of their best offensive players during the season, which was Moses, 7 touchdowns. They're going to lose him. But they got their MVP back, who I think should be MVP nominee, Dre. Dre is what makes his team go. He's their energy. He's one of their leaders, and he's one of their most talented players other than Cruz.
Yes.
He's one of their most talented players on the field.
And he's one of their most consistent players on the field on both sides of the ball. He doesn't necessarily fill up the stats right there, right in the season, but the effort and the way that he plays, the effectiveness that he has on defense, the playmaking that he has on offense, both of these things come into consideration when you look at an MVP candidate, and Dre is a shoo-in for candidacy for that because he was everything for this team.
We're going to jump right into the game. Violators get the ball. First down, Los on 4 rushes, sacked by Track Star. Huge sack by Track Star. Los is not a big runner. Track Star is going to get him. Third down, Los throws the light in the middle for a decent game, getting them near the 50-yard line. Last down, Los throws to Nomar on the sideline. Nomar gets hit by Dre during the catch. The ball is dropped. Turnover on downs. Dem Gettas get the ball back. And this is a huge drop by Nomar. This guy made an all-star team a few years back. He's been playing a little more defense. I think it kind of hurt his offensive game, and he comes away with a huge drop.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, you see this hit by Dre. He is not playing around this game. He wasn't able to play in the last game. They didn't let him play. He brings all that fire and energy in this game. And when I say after this hit,
yeah, you can say
another moment right here where he puts a hit on Nomar, making him drop that pass. That's great defense by Dre.
Nomar has to catch that ball. He still has to make the catch. This is the playoffs. If everybody could do it, it'd be easy if everybody could. No. What?
Say that again.
If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. That's what I meant to say. You still got to make this catch. You're a former all-star. You got to make this catch. First down, Reggie throws the Ed cutting in the middle for a nice gain. Third down, Reggie gets blitzed by Dev. Dev gets picked up by Los. Reggie throws to Dylan, opening the sideline for a huge gain, taking him to the 5-yard line. That is a big pickup by Los, picking up Dev. One of the strongest guys on this Violator defense other than Rob. But Los showing their ability to step in for Moses. Remember, Moses is down, so Los is kind of playing Moses' spot. But Los is a better blocker than Moses. And he shows that he had a great block by him there. 4th and goal, Reggie on 4 rush is sacked by Sean. Turnover on downs. This Violator defense stopped Dem Gettas in their tracks on the first drive. Great stop.
And the thing about it is they were inching towards end zone. Then 4th down comes up and Violators click. They come together. That small space is where Violators at their best right there. Before Reggie even gets a throw, Sean is there at 4 rush, making a quick sack, stopping them in their tracks right there at the 3-yard line.
Next drive, Los on 4 rush, throws deep to Ralph in the gap, high, incomplete. Second down, Los throws a boot throw in the gap for a nice gain. Third down, Los is blitzed by Hollywood. Beatty picks up the block on Hollywood. He's going to throw to Nomar in the gap. That's going to be dropped. Violators have to punt. no more second drop that would have got him a first down, forcing Violators at the punt.
And listen, Los is not necessarily making the most accurate throws so far in these last couple drives, but you got to catch these passes. This is the second time that they killed Los on this drive here, preventing them from getting the first down. Nomar has to hold on to the ball. That's an inconsistency issue that Nomar's had since he's ever played on the field. He has to fix that and fix it fast.
Third down, Reggie's blitzed by Buto. Reggie throws the juice in the gap, low, incomplete. Gettas get a first down on the next play though. Reggie then throws the Ed in the gap for a nice gain. Third down, Reggie gets blitzed by Dev, who was picked up by Hollywood. Reggie finds Ed in the middle of the end zone for the touchdown. Peter gets an extra point. 7-zip, Dem Gettas.
And after them getting the first down, they start driving down the field with a couple dump-off passes, driving down. And then this big block by Hollywood is smart enough to take the better angle on Dev and block him here coming in, because Dev is a strong guy. But the thing about Hollywood is he plays with his mind, not necessarily the biggest guy, but he knows the best position to block him. He gives Reggie that extra time to make that pass to Ed. Everything connects on their offense, and they're able to score here.
Dev is an all-star. He has to find a way to get through Hollywood. He has more size than him. He's probably a little stronger than him. You can't get
probably stronger. He is strong. We both know that.
Boy, you can't say that now because Hollywood stopped him in his tracks, giving a quarterback who moves as fast as a statue more time to find his man in the end zone. 7-0. Next drive, Los throws deep to Dev in the gap. That's going to be dropped. And if you look at here, Dev makes his catch. He has a lot of real estate. Got to make that catch. So again, Los throws to Dev, cutting in the middle for a decent gain. They pick up the first down. Then Los with a throw deep to Ralph on the sideline. Ralph with the catch for a big gain, getting him near the 7-yard line. Ralph is Violators' superstar. And he's going to get his defense pay for it. That's a great catch by Ralph.
And the thing about it is he has the wingspan that gives him that bigger advantage. And for his size, he's very fast. So Los is able to take advantage, throwing the ball where only Ralph can get it. That's a way to connect there for a big play.
Second and goal, Los throws the macho in front of the end zone for the touchdown. But Gettas is going to challenge it, saying that the ball even haven't long enough. And what do you think on this play?
We're just going to show you the play. As Mach gets the ball, as he gets the pass, he makes 2 steps. Right as he makes the second step, Dre goes and smacks the ball out of his hands. By the second step he makes, that's when Drake makes contact with the ball, trying to swipe it out of his hands. It does come out, but by then he already established the second step. So the refs already signaling a touchdown. So the play stands because there's nothing that's enough evidence to switch the play opposite.
Right.
So the play stands as a touchdown.
Never leaves his feet, makes the catch, takes the second step. After the second step is clearly down, Drake comes in to knock the ball out.
Yeah.
There's no strips. He's already in the end zone regardless.
Yeah. The thing about it is, like you just said, if he was in the air and Dre strips the ball while he's in the air, then it's different.
But he was already planted. Yes. Really took his second step. They're going to lose the challenge. 7-6, but Gettas still got the lead. Second down, Reggie throws Ed in the middle for a decent gain and picking up the first down. Clock stops. Second down, Reggie's blitzed by Dev. Picked up by Los. Reggie finds Rubio cutting in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Rubio gets the 2-point, 15-6. But listen to this. Hollywood was yelling at Reggie to throw the ball short to kill the clock. If you listen here, Reggie's paying Hollywood no attention. He finds Rubio for a huge score, 15-6, Gettas.
And the crazy thing about it is, after the play, the swagger on Reggie, because he is confident, he is comfortable in this game, he's having fun. And that's the most dangerous thing you can do to get Reggie in this game, getting him confident. And the thing about it is, he holds on to the ball, takes his time, he sees Rubio break free, rather than just take a short pass to kill the clock. He's going for it all for the touchdown here. Rubio's found open in the back of the end zone. And Reggie said, that's why I didn't throw it. That's exactly what he says to Hollywood. That's why I didn't throw it. Listen, Reggie knows exactly what he's talking about because he's making it work right now, and that is their second touchdown in the game.
Second down with the clock running out, Los throws and Ralph on the sideline. That's going to be dropped, taking us into the half. 15-6, Dem Gettas. If I'm Gettas, listen, we'll take it. We got a 15-6 lead. This is not a team that really can score. They're not a big scoring team. They're using their backup quarterback. We just got to keep applying the pressure, limit our turnovers, and I think we'll be okay.
And Violators, listen, this is the limit of scoring that we're supposed to give up. This is it. So we got to put up points to get back in this game and then lock up. Our defense is doing the best that they can. 2 touchdowns is a lot to ask for the best offense in the league. So we got to put up points and put up points fast. If not, we're gonna end up going home because we couldn't score.
Reggie with blocking from Los and Hollywood throws the juice, cutting in the gap for a decent game, picking up the first down. Third down, Reggie on 4 rush, throws the juice, cutting in the gap, off target, almost picked off by Rob. Gettas have to punt. Good stop by Violators. Los on 4 rush gets sacked by Trackstar. Then Los is blitzed by Hollywood, throws a route on the sideline for a decent gain. Third down, Los on 4 rush, throws a Dev on the sideline, almost picked off by Chris, but never had control, incomplete. Last down, Los throws to Light in the middle, trying to get the first down, drop, turnover on downs, and you have to catch this ball if you're Light. That's the 3rd time they missed the opportunity to get a first down and give the ball.
And the thing about it is, a lot of times you blame the quarterback here for not being able to score and not being able to get the first down. But how many first down plays on 4th down do you go for and they drop the ball? You can't put it on the quarterback now. He's putting you in a position to keep the drive going, and you're not even able to hold the ball. If you keep up with this, that's why they only have 6 points in this game.
Second down, Reggie throws Rubio on the sideline, who gets to the 10-yard line. Rubio believed he wasn't tagged, but he was. Third down, with blocking from Los and Hollywood, Reggie throws the Ed in the back of the end zone, picked off by Ralph, giving it right back to Violators. Reggie gets flagged for cursing, and this is a great play by Ralph, giving the ball back to his offense.
And this is them. Listen, if you look here, they lose an extra receiver trying to block Dev here, and because of that, the Violators are able to lock up on the remaining receivers. Ralph is able to see the pass by Reggie. Reggie's in miscommunication with his offense, and Ralph makes a great play for the interception.
Third down after 2 short passes, Los throws to Nomar in the middle. Nomar falls. It's almost picked off by Chris. Last down, Los gets blitzed and sacked by Hollywood. Turnover on downs. If you look here, Hollywood is able to get through Speedy. Speedy's a potential block of the year nominee. He has to be able to pick up this block. He does it, and Hollywood comes through with a huge sack.
And the thing about it is, Hollywood is one of the smartest players on the field in this game right here. He takes the position over Speedy, beats him to the spot, and is able to get past him to make the sack here. That is the way that you play. Even if you're oversized, you get the right position, you're able to get through whatever blocking you can to make to make that sack.
Remember, it's 15-6. First down, Reggie gets blitzed by Buto, scrambles but still sacked by Buto. Great play by Buto with the sack. Made no sense for Reggie to run. He's not a runner, and he gets sacked. Reggie on 4 rush runs for a short gain. Sean with the hit at the end of the play. Reggie going to give him props for this hit. This is a big hit by Sean.
And again, I'm going to let him say it.
He dies.
Yep.
Exactly. The thing about it is, regardless of what's going on in this game, Sean makes him pay for every single thing he's done in this game, trying his best to throw Reggie off. I don't know if it worked though, because Reggie is feeling like he's 20 years younger right now, but I would still put the hit on him. That's a great play by Sean.
Third down, Reggie scrambles to kill the clock, but it's sacked by Dem Gettas have to punt. But if you think about it, it is 15-6. They're up 9.
Yes.
So even though the score seems close, it's really not. They're up 2 scores.
Yeah.
That is a great offensive stand by the best offense in the league. They know when to attack and when not to. They got a 9-point lead. Violet's got to score twice. Second and long, Los throws deep to Nomar in the middle. Nomar tips it, falls, makes a big catch for the first down. Clock stops. That's a great play by Nomar. Finally coming through with a big catch.
And after those 2 big drops that caused 2 turnovers, or 2 stops.
Yeah.
After those 2 big plays to cause 2 stops, he makes this big play towards the end of the game. I don't know if it's too little, too late, but it doesn't matter. He makes the play when they need it.
Second down, Los throws a Ralph in the gap for a decent game. Third down, Los throws a Macho in the middle of the field. Nice game, but the clock is going to run out. Gettas come away with the win, 15-6. They eliminate Violators.
And listen, Dem Gettas did not score a lot of points in this game, but they did exactly what they needed to win. They were able to maneuver through the defense just enough to score enough points to come away with the win. That's what the best offense in the league does. And right here, the best offense in the league was able to beat the best defense in the league by 9 points in this game.
And it sounds close, but it really isn't. 9 points is 2 scores. which is usually what Gettas beat everybody by. Los didn't play perfect. He played well enough for this team to win. Too many drops. Way too many drops. 3 times this team got stopped from getting the first down. Can't win if you do that, especially against a high-powered offense.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, like you just mentioned, I'm not going to say that Los threw lights out in this game because, again, there's a lot of things that you miss with Yomi. He's not a run. Los is not a runner, so maybe some of those players could have been picked up by his feet, but obviously you play with what you got. The thing about it is Los put them in position to keep the drive going, and they failed him in this game by so many drops that they made, preventing them from getting the first down. 3 times. That's enough to really kill your momentum on offense. That's exactly what happened in this game to the Violators.
And we're going to give you real quick, I'll give you the Violators re-up. 1, they got to figure out who's their quarterback. Garrett came down, threw decent, wasn't enough to qualify for the playoffs, but that's a good idea if you want to get another quarterback. Because if you do that, that answers your point for number 2. They need a tight end. They got a number 1 receiver in Ralph. They got a number 2 receiver in Dev. They need somebody that can go over the middle and dominate. And the person that does that is their quarterback.
And the sad part about it is you put Yomi, a healthy Yomi, in this game at tight end, this offense is upgraded that much because Yomi's a big body, very deceptive speed in the middle. So he's able to make a lot of big plays that this Violator team struggled on without him at tight end. So you put him there, that's a big difference. You have Garrett at quarterback, you combine him with Yomi in the middle at the tight end. Even if you put Los there at the quarterback, you have a weapon like Yomi on offense, that makes Los's game that much better. So regardless of which quarterback you choose to have in this game, you need somebody like Yomi on your offense that upgrades your offense that much, and that's why they kind of struggled without him.
And that's the second thing. And number 3, they need Buto. We seen this guy play like a fire engine in the beginning of the season, and he tailed off towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
This guy was played with effort, hunger in the beginning, and as the season wound down, we kind of lost him.
The thing about it is, I'm not going to necessarily say that much, but in the season, yes, I agree with you 100%. He did tail off in the middle of the season or towards the end. But in the playoffs, he had a couple plays, blitzing, pressuring the quarterback. In the last game, he had an interception. So, again, he was able to come and bring some of that energy that he had in the beginning of the season.
They needed the whole game.
Yeah, but my thing is,
this team is a team that plays with energy.
Yeah.
You know, and they when he was hyped up early,
well, yeah, that
he carries that over to the whole defense.
You heard he was pretty much their hype of their team. He was their fire. And he kind of lost that fire tailing down towards the end of the season, and it kind of carried into the playoffs. So, again, he did play somewhat in the playoffs, but that fire wasn't there.
Yeah.
He was just Buto the player, not Buto the person who's there to fire up your team. They need that energy. The Violators need that energy. I think that they were at their best when he was their fire, their engine that got them to go. And if he's consistent with that, I think that upgrades their team that much more.
And that's what I think this team needs. They need another quarterback that could put up points, because I think this team wasted this defense. You're not going to get a defense like this that comes around too often, and they wasted it, to be honest with you. I'm sorry to say it, but they wasted this defense. They need a tight end, which Yomi is their best tight end. He's one of their best offensive players. You put him in the middle with Ralph and Dev on the outside, that's trouble. And they need a hyped Buto from beginning to end. He played well for himself in the playoffs. But when he's hyped, that defense is hyped. When he's making impact plays, hits, this defense picks up. And I think that's what they missed in this playoff run. So we're going to wrap it up. Dem Gettas move on to the next round. They eliminate Violators 15-6. We're going to see how we'll be right back.
Yo, the way to fight. We number 1 seed for a reason, right? Let's ball like we number 1 seed. Let's go. Now final 4. Let's ball 2 more games, boy. Let's go.
Let's go. Get us on 3, family on 6, 2 cuts on 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, yo, Ghost. That was for you.